everyone, welcome and welcome back. Today is part 2 of my kitchen refresh. We still have got quite a bit to do in here, but I kind of want to do today's video just a little different, show you the process, show you where I'm at, show you the items that I'm using, meaning the paint, the wall samples that I'm going to pick from, and show you what the cabinets look like before I put the matte clear coat on. They look great, but I just want the extra protection. So if you are here for some motivation and also some inspiration, I am so excited that you're here. Make sure you are subscribed if you are new. But like I said, we've got a lot to do, but first we're going to tidy up this kitchen while refreshing and doing things in here. Of course, the kitchen's being used. So I need to make sure everything's tidied up before I get started with more painting. But again, this one's kind of a little different. I want to not only give you some cleaning motivation, but also, show you what all I've been using and how this kitchen is coming along. So as you guys may have seen at the beginning of the video, I showed you a gallon of paint, and to be honest, I still have quite a bit of that paint left over. Unfortunately, they don't sell that particular paint for cabinets in half gallons or even pints. It's literally just a gallon of paint. So I will have plenty left over to touch up as the years and the days come along with scratching, but that paint took a few days for it to cure, and then, like I said, I was able to go over it with a clear poly. It's a clear matte poly. It's in a blue container. I will show that in an upcoming video to show you what else I've been using, but there's so much more to get done in this kitchen. We still have to put the trimming up along the base of the cabinets. We also have to paint the room, the kitchen, also have to repaint the ceiling, put up a light fixture, also put up some track lighting that I'm going to put underneath the cabinets, put up the handles, the pulls for the drawers, And while doing that, you guys will see that I wanted to see what it looked like, the gold against the black, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm super excited for it. So when I put the cabinet pole, the cabinet pole against the cabinet, the holes were off, so we're going to have to fill in one of the holes and make a new hole, because the handles are a little longer than what the holes I already have. So that's not a problem, because I did buy, as you guys can see there, just some drywall, filler, I guess that's what you call it. You fill in holes and nails and things like that. So I picked up a little container of that, so that I can definitely fix the holes. I also need to finish painting to the left of the cabinet by the fridge. I was only able to get just a little bit because I have to move the fridge out to get to the rest of it. But it's coming along. I'm really excited. It's looking great. I've got so many great ideas in regards to decor in here. Just a lot of the older things are going to be moved. I'm going to get new cups. I'm just going to get a lot of new, really cool aesthetically pleasing things to kind of go with the mood and the vibe that I am wanting to create in this kitchen. So with watching these videos of the kitchen refresh and my bedroom refresh, have any of these videos motivated you to change a space in your home? I've been wondering that. Let me know down below in the comments. Have any of these videos inspired you to give a room in your space, or just any area in your life, a refresh? So as I mentioned in my last video, I really want to take my time with redoing this kitchen, and the same thing as I did for my bedroom. I wanted to take my time. I'm still in love with my bedroom. It just so moody and it's perfect. And I'm excited, as I've said 1,000 times, for what this kitchen is going to look like, because I really want to take my time and, make sure that it's as perfect as I can make it, because I'm not a professional painter. I'm not a builder. I am not even a DIYer, but I try anywhere that I can help cut costs. And I love trying to do things and challenge myself. Now, I will not go and build a home. I mean, more power to you if you can. But I just want to uplift or give not uplift, but give my rooms a facelift of some sort. And it's something that I look forward to doing. And it's one of those things that once I get an itch to do it, or the idea of wanting to do something, I'm on it. I will start the planning. I will start, getting Pinterest ideas, and stay tuned for those, because I will be sharing where my motivation came from, not in this video, in the next kitchen, hopefully the last part of this kitchen. I will definitely share with you guys where my motivation came from and see if I got pretty close. Of course, a lot of the things that I picked or liked off of Pinterest are overpriced and not readily available for me to just go and get. So I had to pivot, like Ross did, pivot. So I just doing, some touch up on the cabinets, and I'm going to show you what they look like dried before I go in another day to put the clear coat on top. So as I said earlier, this kitchen is still being used. So making dinner and, making lunch or just using the kitchen is a huge necessity. So here in a little bit, I'll start with cutting up some vegetables so that I can add into the pasta salad, because that's what I made the boys this day. Just a big old pot of pasta salad. And then I also put some chicken in the oven. So the kitchen is still being used even through this entire commotion. But here I am going to show you what all of the cabinets look like, all dried. Now, I could definitely leave it as this, but because I have children, even if the oldest is 23, they just grab and don't care. So I don't want my cabinets to be scratched. Now, while I was at Lowe's looking for some caulking or something to fill into the cracks of this, because I had attempted to do white and I just didn't like how that looked. So I went and I found some black, stuff to put through the cracks here on these tiles, but I found that because I was originally going to try to do some grout, But the gentleman was like, look, this is going to be better. It's going to hold against the temperatures in the kitchen. So it's really, really good. So I picked it up and I filled all of the cracks on this wall, on the tile, and it just looks really good. You guys can see here where there was originally a crack, and it just filled it in. And again, I'm not a professional. However, I try really hard to be as close to being perfect in my area, in the areas, but not everything's going to line up properly or right. I mean, when I was cutting the tiles, I went through several because I cut them too short or too long, or the socket on the wrong side of the tile and all that good jazz. So I went through a couple of tiles, but I am happy to say I still have some left over that I'm going to be able to return, which is a huge plus through this project, is that I do have quite a bit of things that I will be returning that I did not use. And I think I mentioned that in my last video, but now I'm just going to put some clear coat, and I'm using a sponge brush, because why not? And I did 2 coats of this. Now, I could have used a roller, but I don't know why I didn't. But it still looks good. It still looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm not, picky about it. Again, these are old cabinets and there's only so much you can do to make them look like new. But this is what I'll be doing and allowing this to dry. And I want it to fully dry before I go in and try to install any of the cabinet handles or pulls. And again, that is something that my husband is going to assist me with, because he's got a steadier hand with that drill. I do not. Yes, I can most definitely attempt, and I think I've even done it once or twice before, but he's excited about this project and he wants to participate. So when he's home, and if I don't even know when, his next trip down, his next trip back home, because he travels for work, he will definitely take on this task for me. That's if I can hold out that long. More than likely, I'm going to probably try to do it myself because I'm such an impatient Betty. But until then, we are going to move on to other things such as painting the walls and the ceilings. And hopefully, by the time we get to that, he'll be here to put the handles and the pulls on the cabinets. But I really hope that you guys are enjoying today's video. I hope that it's giving you some motivation and inspiration. Again, let me know if any of these videos with refreshing or giving something a facelift, if it's motivated you or inspired you to do something small. I mean, it could be refinishing a side table or a coffee table, or even a dresser. I used to refinish furniture and sell them and did really well with that, because I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I'm always trying to do something, make a little extra buck on the side. But I've just learned that having a garage full of furniture, because I used to have a little pop-up shop, just took too much time. Like it's very time consuming. And with having other things going on in life, I just couldn't. And I'm such an impatient person. You'd have to paint a piece and then let it dry overnight. And I'm just like, ugh. So it would literally take me nearly 2 weeks to finish a piece, depending on the size, because I was that person that I needed to have the right stuff for, versus me using it for myself. I don't know. That's just so weird to say. However, it is getting much later in the evening, as you guys saw on the clock there at 6:20, and dinner needed to be finished, and on this particular day, and just life. I still do other things outside of this. I'm only doing a little bit a day, and I'm okay with that because, like I said, I want to take my time in doing this. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you're new here, please introduce yourself. I'm Rosa. I never said that at the beginning, but I'm Rosa. Nice to meet you. Introduce yourself down below in the comments. Let's chat a little bit. I love seeing where everyone is watching. Make sure you leave a Rosa emoji if you watched all the way to the end, and stay tuned for part 3. Hopefully the final part. Sorry, my work email is going crazy, but the final part of this kitchen refresh. I'm excited to show you the after. I'm excited for it to all be done. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the next one. Much love and God bless.
Pray and give thanks, 'cause somehow we made it. We're always protected while building our legacy. Travel the world, raise baby girls, marry my best friend. I'm manifesting, but not concerned, 'cause whatever happens, I'm good.